please.
This isn't a peace treaty. This is a copy of a peace treaty.
What was that from? SpongeBob?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, welcome. I said, welcome to the value.
Introduction.
The value in anime.
Starting?
Sure.
The value.
This is the intro now. Hi.
As I said, welcome to the Value in Anime podcast. Joining me is the fantastic Kaito.
Yo.
The lovely Dalton.
I'm perfect.
To say the least.
And the beautiful director.
That's all
Taking place for Sean. Or Mouse, since he's dead.
Why am I in place? I am the leader.
Well,
the leader of
I'm the creator.
The podcast is like a subsidiary division that we made.
Like an imaginary division.
Without your permission.
Didn't I tell you, director? I don't love you as much as the others.
Yeah,
I already told you that.
I'm your boss, though.
But I don't love my boss. My love does not reach.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, why don't we
have a 2-hour debate on how we should decide.
On the
have another 5 hours
behind the great show Sakura Trick. So last week or 2 weeks ago or however long ago it was, me and Kaito and VH and Moros. Were you there, Kaito? Yeah, you were there. We recorded a podcast and it was great and it worked out perfectly and we posted it just fine. Happened last week.
You're dead to me.
Actually, that was 2 weeks ago.
I was like, you wasted so much of my time.
We recorded a podcast, and I stopped recording it, and then I accidentally hit discard audio that was recorded.
Why does it a section that says like, "Are you sure you want to lose all this?"
No, it doesn't say. It's like, oops, accidentally discard audio, gone.
Mm-hmm. Wasted so much of my time. Really.
You that's the anime.
And Sean's still he's probably sleeping.
No, he was on exactly minutes ago, according to Mark.
Exactly. Because then he passed out. Okay, let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
Mouse used rest, obviously.
So let's talk about the airing season. This season, the only thing that is airing is Mars of Destruction, the prequel-sequel OVA featuring Naruto and Ichigo Kurosaki.
True that.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
You couldn't even get Naruto's last name.
By the way,
Naruto Uzumaki, fine.
By the way, it's not Ichigo Kurosaki. You just mixed the two names together. It's Raku Ichijo and Chitoge Kurosaki from the
I'm
They're
really
not
good.
They're
That's the fan couple name.
Ichigo X Kurosaki, probably.
Yeah.
So Dalton,
this airing season, there's actually stuff. What? Yes.
What have you been watching, Dalton?
This season, I'm the only person who's watching Wake Up Girls in the world. There's nobody else watching this show in the world, so I feel special.
You're dead.
But yeah, why don't you guys watch freaking Wake Up Girls? It's good.
Okay, I'll make a deal with you, Dalton.
Oh no, here we go.
For every show you watch in a season, I will watch 5.
God dang, you're already watching every show.
I know. Well, because you don't watch anything.
I'm watching stuff this season. It feels good. It feels nice. It's like I'm making progress.
Well, here's on a side note, Dalton is the only person we know who is actually choosing to give money to Crunchyroll as opposed to getting Crunchyroll rips from what's it called? Horrible subs.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you paying?
I just because it's the mobile support and it's so good. I can
like the card.
Yeah, I can just it's the simplicity of it. I can
convenience.
Just sit on my couch. It's convenience. Yeah, I can just sit on my couch and just tap it. I don't have to go on a streaming site and search a bunch of different ones that might not support my mobile device. I can just click it and it's playing.
Or you could have spent $3 for the codec pack for the apps. That way you can watch all this stuff that you get for free.
Yeah, I'll do that someday.
Oh yes.
And no, you're just gonna spend $30 a month for Crunchyroll.
It's not $30 a month. It's $7.
Oh yeah, sure. $7. That's totally
Bro,
fine.
you know you can. That's
better than like that's like the cheapest subscription I've ever seen.
Well,
$7
is the same as
how much
Netflix.
is Netflix? Netflix is like $9, right?
You know what? $7, man. Those $7. You know what you could have done with that?
Skittles.
You can buy your sister a present.
Yeah, exactly.
God dang it. Shut
My
your
point
mouth.
exactly.
I'm sure she'll be very happy.
Kaito gift though.
Yeah.
Nice gift.
Nice gift.
See,
So-
you're even admitting to it. Okay,
Oh.
so back to the shows we're watching. Kaito, are you watching anything this season?
Yeah, they're watching this freaking show called like Show Emo.
Emocho.
Talk about your experiences with Emocho, guys.
Terrible.
Oh, it was terrible.
I am very disappointed.
Them censorings, right?
No, that's not why I'm disappointed. It's just I don't know. The show is legitimately just a censored hentai. Because they just pan, it all leads into these scenes where they just have to pan away and use subtitles in Japanese for the show. Not even like subtitles we have. Subtitles to describe what's going on. As if it's a video game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The OP, part of the OP is literally every character in the show holding a chastity belt. They just
I don't think
pan through all of them.
that's true.
No, that's actually legitimately true.
That is.
No, I mean, I think the fact of them holding a chastity belt, I don't think they're like.
They're holding a chastity belt. Some of them are like freaked
They're
out. Some
quite
of them
sexual.
are like
I mean, I don't think that they would hold chastity belts. I think they're quite sexual.
Do you want me to screenshot this for you? We'll put it on the video.
I know that they're holding chastity belts. It's irony. the OP is also irony by Claris.
Why is all of your OPs irony?
Ironic, sir. But yeah.
So yeah, besides that garbage, let's talk about more garbage. Poopa.
I haven't seen this, but it's like apparently it's like the worst show of the season.
No, it legitimately is. The show itself is supposed to be about like it's another brother sister show, but the younger sister supposedly gets cursed and like is like cannibalistic. But they had to shorten the anime to like the 3-4 minute episodes. So, to be honest, I don't really know the story. But when they shortened it, they also still have censored gore, so it's like really only 2 minutes of actual scenes that you can see, and it's just terrible. It like just annoys you. It's just all of a sudden she's turned into this weird, ugly monster. It's not even like good ugly. It's just like they couldn't have come up with anything better.
I was actually looking forward to Pupa because out of all the stuff out of the season, it was like the one thing that stuck out to me as something that I would like. But no.
Yeah, but you didn't see the third episode.
I did not.
The third episode had me happy for about 10 seconds. And brought me back down. But you know what? It was the best episode this season of that show.
Well, there you go.
To sum it up, because I'm not afraid of giving spoilers for this terrible show.
Okay.
Apparently she still eats him, and he's all right with it, and he apparently can, I guess, come back. They don't explain it.
I see.
The scene ends with him sitting in a bathroom stall, and her just tearing into him. He's like, "It's all right. I'm a monster too." Something like that. So apparently, I guess he can regenerate or something. Just instant food. I don't know.
What I call love.
Throw him in the microwave.
Love at its greatest.
Okay, well, let's move on to some.
Speaking of love,
Oh?
about
the
that
shows that are the worst. Let's go from the shows that are the worst this season to the best. So
how about that love like Nisekoi?
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about
Oh
it
my
later.
God, Kaito, show your mouth.
Kaito is defending his turn.
Well, we're going back. We're going from the worst to the best. So I want to save it for the best for last.
Something
man.
that's just kind of
Okay.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? There's plenty of stuff we can talk about. There's some pretty good stuff.
The Supersonico.
I haven't seen that. It's in my queue. I haven't watched it yet.
It's an alright show, but it's very tame. It's so tame. But that's what expected. The only thing about it isn't tame. Is I guess technically it just got some fan service thrown in there.
You see, it's Nitro Plus, so I'm expecting it to be like. I don't know why. I'm expecting this to be another Madoka where it's suddenly like at some point it's just like bam and everything starts turning dark and
you
bad.
Know that the music video
not like bad, but like bad isn't like the situation becomes bad.
They redid the Madoka opening with Supersonico in it.
Yeah, they did.
I
haven't seen that yet.
Wait, what did they do?
It's on Mal. It's like 2 minutes. They did basically like a professionally made MAD with the Madoka opening, and they put like Supersonico characters in it.
Yeah.
Using the song. Wait, using the song.
Yeah,
It's made by them,
Next.
so it's okay. So
yeah, it's made.
Okay, let's do this.
Nitro Plus.
Every other show.
Generabuchi.
God damn.
Madoka.
What did you just say, Dalton?
God damn it.
You just gotta have presence. You just gotta have presence, VH. Just have presence. Have presence and have gifts.
We're on Skype right now. If I was hosting the call, I would hang up on you just temporarily. Okay.
But I'm recording.
Okay, so I would say any show from this point is not in a specific order because I don't want to rate all of these right now. So let's talk about, Witchcraft Works.
Oh, yeah.
Seems very promising.
It does. I've only seen the first episode so far, but it's quite good. It's got a good OP.
I feel like they didn't do justice to her character because her character isn't. They're all talking about her being like the most beautiful, attractive, but they could have made her a little better, animation-wise.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a complaint!
Like everybody's raving about her and within the show, but they didn't animate her properly.
Wow.
Her chest is quite large.
Yes, the assets are there. I'm talking foreface with it. But that's
but yeah, it's looking like good. But I've only seen the first episode. The action is pretty good. Like,
the problem with it's going to be one of those shows where they introduce like 5 characters an episode, and
so
isn't somebody new?
Is it basically
Gurren Lagann was like that, and that was still fantastic.
It's basically Kiki's delivery service that's action packed. Am I right?
The suspense, man. The suspense.
That blimp. That blimp.
Pretty much.
Don't.
Pretty much, if anybody has seen this, it's a I'd say it's a more serious version of Seto no Hayaname.
I don't know what Seto. No.
My Bride is a Mermaid.
I know.
I'm talking to the viewers, sir. Kind of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, what other shows are there? There's a lot of shows.
There's something you haven't mentioned yet, and that would be Space Dandy.
No,
Space Dandy. What is Space Dandy, by the way?
Space Dandy is a show made by the creator of Cowboy Bebop, Shintaro Watanabe.
See you later, Space Cowboy.
See you later, Space Cowboy. Bang. It's airing on like. They sent one of their Funimation guys over there and like, yo, talk to these Japanese guys and like dub it and while they're subbing it. Or while they're dubbing it in Japanese, dub it with them in English. And so they air it on Toonami at 11:30, and then it shows in Japan later at like their time. It's probably like around that time in Japan, but for us it's like 4 a.m. or so. But yeah, it's really good. It's like the music's pretty good, so it's nice jazz.
Yeah.
It's pretty reminiscent of Cowboy Bebop, but it's also unique enough to not.
Got that saxophone.
It's got that saxophone.
Yeah.
So it's very 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 episodic. Like the first, it's not spoilers really, but at the end of the first episode, a bomb goes off and then everybody dies, and then they're all back the next episode.
That's quite interesting.
And it's just really like it's just like that. It reminds me kind of like Western.
Is it like when
cartoons.
Kenny dies every single episode? It's like Kenny.
Yeah, it's like that, except like it just happens to random like people, and then they're back the next episode.
Oh.
And it's funny. Like the end of the first episode was really funny because it was
Reminds me of Gintama guys.
like a bomb went off, and then it was like the end. It said the end on the actually said the end on the screen. It's really fun. It's really fun to watch. And Meow is awesome.
Okay,
Meow?
Let's talk about.
Yeah, he's got like a cat. There's a race called Beetlejuiceans, and
Meow, that's
they,
right.
Like, and they look like cats, and he calls them Meow.
Continue on, director. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's talk about what I would say is probably the ecchi of the season.
Oh, here we
Suffer
go.
a trick.
No.
I was genuinely surprised. It's
Thinking
like
about. Go ahead.
I thought it was going to be a romance when I heard about it.
no.
Well,
It
it's still
is. But
romance.
the thing about it is, I'll be honest, it's the first Yuri show I've ever seen, and right at the beginning, I'm like, okay, these two high school girls are going to be very what's it called? It's going to be very slow developing. It's going to evolve into something.
Yeah, I was
But
wanted
as soon as I
to-
watched the first episode, it's like, oh my gosh, one of them is a complete lesbian and just doesn't know it. It's like it didn't develop that way. Like slowly, one of them just outright loves this stuff. I don't understand. And then the other, she's kind of just coaxing the other girl into it. But it's actually like very funny. Like I compare it. If you want to get a good comparison, it's like either Kiniro Mosaic or Akikochi like style jokes, and it's split up into two parts also. But then it's just pure lesbian fan service.
Wow.
I don't know.
Huh.
I'm gonna watch the next episode right after we're done here. So,
Well,
Morris,
that
what
is
are
a
you
show.
watching this season?
This season?
Yes.
He's watching freaking nothing.
That is correct.
Well, there is something.
I mean, I did watch the Mushishi special.
How was that?
That was perfection.
It was special.
It was special. It was fantastic. It was even above my incredibly high expectations.
Okay.
There you go.
Anybody watching some of the shows that carried over from last season, the 2-core? Kill la Kill, Log Horizon, Nagino Asukara. Anybody?
I need to watch basically everything.
Yeah, you say you're
I
watching.
did not watch crap.
Well,
I said I was going to watch crap last season, then I didn't watch crap.
you didn't watch anything, not even the crap.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Kill la Kill. I watched the first like 4 or 5 episodes of Kyokai no Kanata, and I watched that's about it. Everything notable from last season is on my queue, but I haven't touched it, like any of it.
Yeah, last season was the first full season I was watching of anime because I was a late bloomer. I started this summer, early in the summer. I started anime, and now I run a 160-something person club, and now we have a podcast. Quite a big jump. And that season I watched like 12 shows.
Wait.
That season.
You started 2013 summer?
I started like
I started in April
of June.
because
The second
Attack
week
on
of
Titan.
June.
And you've seen like a lot more than me. I started like several.
He's seen a lot more than me too, and I started like a couple months before him.
I started even more months before you.
I go hard in the paint.
Yeah, you do.
He goes hard in the paint.
Dalton, do you even know what that means?
Yeah, it's basketball.
Do you know where the paint is?
It's the area that's in like where you're not allowed to be when you shoot freaking foul shots. It's where you go to do layups.
I'll
So
take
you
that
go
answer.
hard.
I'll take that answer.
Do layups.
Or dunks, or whatever.
Or dunks, yeah. I don't think you can dunk for some reason. I don't know why I would think that.
All right.
Why? Because I'm Asian?
God dang it.
There you go.
Alright,
Don't
so
worry,
what else is happening this season? Wake Up
some
Girls.
notables. Defrag.
Defrag.
Defrag is
Yeah,
awesome.
I haven't watched any of the things on Funimation because they don't have a good mobile app for watching their stuff. Really.
Well, yeah, just go on a computer. Defrag.
Yeah, I know, but I hate sitting down at a computer and watching.
Well, you get dead to us then.
It's gonna be another one of Kanahana's always better characters. Oh.
Oh, Tonari no Seki-kun. Now.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So this is a really funny show. This is pretty funny.
Just like that one commenter said, guys, and the other commenter. Japanese
Okay.
opinion is superb, and Kanahana's on with it. Like, I can't
Kanahana's
remember
always
it.
screaming at the top of her voice. The
For
entire
like
show.
7 minutes. For each week. Yep. That one commenter. I love you, man.
You always reference him as that one commenter.
That one commenter. He was good.
man.
It just, what's it
Seki
called?
even said a word.
I think that's the goal, sir. I don't think he's allowed to speak.
He's not allowed to say words.
I think, yeah, he's just allowed to make sounds. That's it.
Okay, Sieto Kaimaku.
The guy who plays freaking
Hello?
Seki is Keima in The World God Only Knows.
Wait a minute. Are you, wait, that's him? Let me see. Oh my gosh. That's a waste of a voice actor.
No, it is
Okay.
not. He is freaking amazing.
No, what I'm saying is that they didn't need to get him just because they don't need a voice actor. Maybe he voices...
He's really expressive in his voice, though, so it works. It works.
Mm.
I feel.
No, don't get me wrong. I like him. He was also in Unbreakable
He's also
Machine
in
Doll.
Makeup Girls.
He's also in Baka to Test,
Yes?
which I still have. I dropped after 2 episodes. Not drop. It's on hold after like 2 episodes.
Apparently, he sings too.
Oh, did you?
Because it
You
says
should.
anime. Oh my god, I forgot.
What?
The freaking Kami no Mizu, or The World God Only Knows theme song performance. I forgot for a second about.
Oh,
the
you mean
freaking-
after the first
the song at the end of the song at the end of the season or at the end of the show. Oh my god, friggin' he's so good at everything.
Just hit save.
Yeah, he's
That song is
Seki-kun.
awesome. Yeah,
There
he's
you go.
also what's it called? Jin from Kanagi, which I'm watching right now.
Nobody watches that show.
Oh, he's gonna be in the Wake Up Girls prequel movie to the TV series.
Yeah, that's already out.
So you should.
Yeah, I
watch
haven't. I need to see it. Okay, so how Wake Up Girls works is they made a movie that like establishes the story and stuff, and then
Oh.
now they're making the series. And I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the series, so they keep making references to it. So I think that the next time an episode comes out, I'm gonna watch. There's already I can watch the 3rd episode right now actually. So
You will watch it.
maybe
after.
it's like a sort of like a. The OVA for Rurouni Kenshin that takes place, and it's like a prequel that you can watch afterwards.
Or it's like Bungaku Shoujo, where they have like the 3-episode OVA after the movie.
Didn't even know that existed.
What? The
OVA.
3-episode OVAs. The OVAs go before the movie, so you actually understand what's going on.
Ah.
Because Bungaku Shoujo was so confusing. It's like it all starts with the girl who eats paper, and then goes into
Yeah.
the suicidal girl.
We saw it.
It's so good,
Yeah.
so good. It's a good. That's
Okay,
Bungaku Shoujo, really good movie. Watch it sometime.
Another one of Kanahana's always roles.
As
Which
usual.
Who's Crispin Freeman?
Oh,
He was Crispin Freeman in Bungaku Shoujo.
Yeah, what was it called? Okay, I wish you guys watched Nagi no Asukara, because that show is
I will. It's in my queue. I'll watch it sometime. That's like
It's in
that's
my-
strike the.
I'm watching Blackjack, so. Yeah.
Log Horizon. which I've been told is better than Sword Art Online.
It's
Because it focuses on...
I've seen 3 episodes of Sword Art Online, and I've seen 1 episode of Log Horizon, and I liked the
Great.
episode of Log Horizon I saw there. So.
I like how you're
Great.
comparing them with like
The first episodes.
First episodes. Yeah, just the first episodes. I enjoyed the first episode of Log Horizon more than Sword Art Online.
Impressive.
Okay.
Good. Well said.
There's some sequels that came out this season. Chunobu,
Mars Destruction 2!
Gashitai Ren, which I think is a revamped and like version of the first season because the jokes are just flying so much faster. Was it Siedo Kayaka Windomo asterisk or star or bleep, whatever way everybody keeps telling it. That show is also picked up. It's pretty much the most inappropriate jokes that you hear on TV times 3 and just continuous. I don't know how they can make these girls say these things. Just what?
Huh.
Show's awesome.
It's pretty raunchy. It's
it's funny because it's not really ecchi in animation. It's ecchi in dialogue.
Yeah, that's it.
There's very little fan service.
There's very little. It's all in the jokes.
It's all in it. It's like
more.
I managed
jokes,
to stop becoming a habit. God dang it!
It's like the girl lost her cell phone, and she says, oh, there it was. She walks up to the cell phone, picks up the dirty magazine next to it. Oh, I found treasure.
Oh yeah.
Treasure. That's the first thing you pick up.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that.
Treasure.
I need to finish Sedekai and then watch the OVAs, which you still haven't finished the OVAs, and watch Sedekai Star.
Dalton, I can't finish the OVAs because there's 8 OVAs released. There's 8 OVAs released, which I put on my list, and then it says that there's a 9th. The 9th OVA was announced, so therefore the Siedo Kayaku and Domo OVA is not finished. So I can't take it off of my watching list. I can't put it into completed if it's not completed, technically. So it's forever on my list. Okay,
So I think there's not much more to cover, right?
Yes, there is.
Are you watching? Is there?
Nothing interesting to cover.
Nisekoi, but okay.
We have to
what
talk
else
about
is there? Are you watching like Noragami?
No.
Oh, I want to watch that, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, we can't talk about something nobody's watched or you will never watch.
I'm gonna watch it sometime, so then we can talk about it then.
Okay, how about Norin?
Nope,
Norin
not watching
Norin.
It's idol show mixed with agricultural show.
Yes, you were talking about
this. I need to see this crap right now.
No, it's Kana Hanazawa's in it. Oh, and the jokes in this show, surprisingly, they're very few sexual jokes, but they go really far. There was one, the girl didn't know how to do laundry, and then all of a sudden it ballooned into a contest in which there were 20 pairs of panties on a table, and 2 of them had to decide which one was the best one, and there was a judge determining who answered correctly.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, what? And what's going on? Why are they arguing about panties? And then then they started arguing about swimsuits, and I don't know.
There you go.
My goodness.
A lot happens on the farm. There's a wallaby in it.
Dangerous places. Don't go to them. You'll get killed by cows. So.
Example: Harvest Moon.
The number one lesson from
my cows love me.
The number one lesson from the show that I've learned so far, well, there's 2, is you gotta stick the rice plant deep into the mud, and if you find a wallaby laying out in the cold, you sleep with it in your body pillow.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so now to what Kaito has been waiting for.
Nisekoi!
Hamatora the animation. What? I'm kidding.
What? Persona 4 the animation. Persona 3 the animation. Bring in someone license it.
Okay, so
Vic Mignogna needs to do
Nisekoi.
more stuff.
Stop delaying
Nisekoi.
Nisekoi, I will kill you.
Nisekoi is an anime is animated by Shaft, released in the year 2014
To 2014.
No, I will kill you. I will kill you.
Relax. Nisekoi, it's the standard romantic comedy.
I don't think it's too standard.
It's
Very
pretty standard.
cliche.
Mostly because of
It's
the
very-
sort of west,
Very
mostly because of the
cliche.
west
That's
side
what makes it good.
story elements.
No, it's extremely, like, it's the childhood friend versus the tsundere.
False love.
Well, if you look at it if you look at it at the outside, that's all it's gonna be. So you need to look deep in your heart and.
I've seen more Nisekoi
Find a way.
episodes than you have, so.
Exactly. I've seen up to the latest one already, so.
Yes.
I've seen the first one and a half.
The OP is very reminiscent of Aura Emo.
Yes, it is. That's
It's
why I
because
love
it's
it.
freaking flames.
No, even the theme itself sounds, because her lyrics and the beat of the music all matches up.
Don't they all?
Yeah.
That's what I love about Class.
Claris.
They're good. They're a good duo. They should stay a good duo. I hope they stay a good duo. So on to Nisekoi.
Well,
It's
what else do you have to say about it?
it's really the freaking gangsters and Yakuza are like some of my favorite people. The show that's so good. I have a thing for
School
I like
Rumble? Yes.
plot points in a school. I like it in shows when it's like people who are supposed to be tough are not very. Or at least
Essentially,
have-
you like Sundeers.
I like
Yeah,
I like kudere,
Uh-huh.
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Except these are just groups of people, so they're not.
The Sundeer, man. The
Sun.
No, man, it's SysCon.
Shut your mouth. So,
Wait.
who's reading any airing manga?
The world God only knows.
I am.
Oh my god.
Oh, Morris is actually watching stuff that's reading things that are current.
I
Um,
don't understand.
Morris?
Most of the time you read stuff that are current because how long is a chapter? You have to read a lot.
It takes like 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, same.
So you have to read a lot to like.
Now,
Yeah.
if you're trying to catch up to something, yes, it takes a minute.
I'm reading.
Wait, if
Jeez, stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
Well, anyways, Sean recommended me a manga called Kono Katachi, The Shape of Voice. It's about a dude that bullied this deaf girl, and then there's love, and it's lovely. And so yeah, it was very depressing, and I was depressed for about 24 hours and was very sad.
Because you didn't get the feels, man. I'm a
Could've
feels
got
kind
the
of.
I got the sad feels, so I was depressed.
No, but that means you didn't get the full feels.
Sad like, no spoilers, I guess.
No spoilers. No, I love it. If something can get me to cry, then I'm probably.
Anohana.
I still need to
The
watch.
only thing that's ever made me cry is Sakurasa.
Which was-
That's what he said.
Oh my god, that's my number one anime. I recommend it to all. It taught me very good life lessons. That's why we're all here today. It inspired me to make this club.
It's quite good.
I think I've cried during 2 shows, like
Mushishi
actually.
and Mushi.
Wait,
okay,
wait.
I got this.
After-
Mushishi and yes.
I mean, like, actually, like, not just, like, tearing up, that's happened sometimes, but, like, actually, like, tears streaming down the face. It's happened
Dang,
twice.
I
Okay, 1,
Mushishi.
Mushishi.
Yeah. Apple
2.
Story.
This is not an anime.
Oh,
It's a game.
Pulp Fiction.
Actually, the Lord of the Rings.
Are you serious?
Which one?
The
Wait,
when
No, you mean the book?
no, actually, I read the books, but one day I was watching the Fellowship of the Ring on television, and Boromir died, and I was like,
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I had so much nostalgia like to reading it, and like it was
You Boromir? You cried over Boromir?
Sean Bean, man. It,
Oh, if it's Sean Bean, then I would have
dude,
expected it.
he accepted Aragorn as his king after all that time. I
As long
forgave
as you
him.
understand.
Hold on. Can I cut in here for a moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
What
getting
is
off
this?
topic.
Are
We're
they
getting off
Japanese?
topic already.
No, we're allowed to talk
Shut
about
up.
whatever the heck we want, Kaito. Shut your mouth.
This is not your podcast.
I'm just
This
saying.
is our podcast.
But
Okay, what was I saying? So Lord of the Rings, I don't know why I could never hold on to the series. Like I always dropped off of it.
I've got the extended editions.
Yeah, but The Hobbit's pretty impressive.
I mean, it's not as good, but it's decent.
I'm enjoying The Hobbit right now more because it's more whimsical.
It's not as intelligent.
I like
It's
whimsy.
not as
I like whimsy.
hashtag.
Yeah, it's good. The second was fantastic. The dragon, that was great.
Smog.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the voice of Smog again? I heard it was.
I forget. Someone told me,
I
but I
don't
forget.
Director
Let's
with
see.
these.
It was Benedict.
Benedict
yeah.
Cumberbatch. He's
This guy.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's
Somebody like
Khan. He's Khan
Yeah.
from what was it called?
I think he was in
Star
Sherlock.
Trek. And he's also in Sherlock.
Yeah, Sherlock. Yeah.
Sherlock. Okay, and then it's no wonder Tumblr likes him.
Smog.
So there's an announce. Have any of you seen Black Lagoon?
No.
No, I've seen Black
Dang.
Jack, Black Cat, Black.
God dang.
Black
Okay,
Butler?
then you got another Black show to watch. Because Toonami on their Tumblr just announced that on March 22nd they're gonna start airing Black Lagoon
There you
in
go.
place of Soul Eater.
Good.
Yeah.
Aw.
So some
Poor
adult
Soul Eater.
action for Soul Eater that's been showing on Toonami for years, for like a year or two, or whenever. I think it's been like they just showed it start to finish once, and now Black Lagoon now.
You know what
So
was
that's
the
good.
worst?
They're getting along there, man. Like they're getting an airing show. They're getting Black Lagoon now.
The worst show from Japan to go to Toonami outright.
Huh.
Well,
Did you
maybe
watch
not
it?
worst show, but with the worst endings ever was a Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead Man 101.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
see it.
Wonderland.
that needed a sequel.
No, you don't understand. Like
I saw it.
apparently, I
Saw
talked to Sean. Apparently,
Yeah.
the ending of the manga, like if you actually continue the story, is even worse.
God dang it.
And I don't even think they needed a sequel. It just
Yeah, they really should have ended it better though. Yeah, I agree. It was really abrupt and just weird.
it wasn't even like just abrupt. It's like it's so played out, and like of course they don't.
No,
mention-
I mean, because they like threw in so much random stuff at the end. So yeah.
But I like. the
So
concept. It's a waste. of
Attack
time.
on Titan for Toonami 2014, man.
Attack on Titan. Is
It's
it?
gonna happen, man. The minute it gets announced, I'm freaking like, oh my god.
The thing is, Attack on
gonna freak
Titan
out.
is the new, what's it called? Naruto in the sense that it's the one anime that I hear from all of my friends.
Yeah,
Do you watch this?
definitely.
Even though none of them watch anime.
So you're like an anime kind of guy, right? Do you watch this crap? Because I'm hearing all about this.
Yeah, exactly, because they know I'm an anime guy, but they don't watch anime. And they
Yeah,
tell me-
exactly. Same with me. Yeah.
Nobody really knows I'm an anime guy. I mean, I don't like hide it, but I like
No.
I mean sometimes I watch it like on the bus if I like downloaded like some. I watch.
Everyone knows
was
that I am. Everyone totally knows that I am.
Kaito wears like giant like he wears like shirts with like parts that like the character's breasts like come out of the shirt and like.
No, you don't understand. I have my friend's wallpaper. He's an anime person. My friend's wallpaper is it's like a broken open fortune cookie, and the fortune says, "Senpai will never notice you." That's his wallpaper.
That's cruel.
Yeah.
And Senpai needs to notice everybody. But there is a girl in my in band. One of the flutes. She says her. She said.
Has she seen American Pie?
I don't shut up. She says her favorite anime is Elfen Lied. So
I dropped that after the first episode, but I need to see it again because I feel like after watching it a bit more, I could appreciate it. Because it was so much just die, gore, die. Just so random.
Like Sean
it is
said,
quite gory.
Kyokai no Kanata's opening, first episode was terrible. At the same
Yeah,
time,
I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of bad. It was kind of bad.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was a good, nice introduction.
On what?
That was more because I was like, oh my god, Kyoto Annie can do animation. It looks nice. Blood swords.
This is why you guys have to watch PA work stuff. You have to watch Hanasaka no Iroha.
We need to watch some freaking UFO table stuff.
UFO table.
We need to watch freaking Fate Zero, and we need to watch
Sentai.
Arno Kyokai, and because those are some of, apparently according to like most people have seen it, some of the most like best animated shows ever.
You guys need to watch a movie that will make you cry. I know I have a movie.
Need to watch what?
You need to watch what's it called?
I thought you said Initial D, and I was like, oh my god, I love street racing.
Studio Ghibli?
No, you gotta watch Kotonoha no Niwa. It's only 40 minutes. It's only 40 minutes.
Garden of Words. Okay.
Yeah, it's an amazing animation quality. You have to download it. If you stream it.
That's by the director of 5 wallpapers per second, right?
5 wallpapers.
I
You're
get
being
it.
serious right now?
I get it.
That's what the people of Kotaku call 5.
God dang it.
5
Stop
seconds.
stealing jokes.
Shut up. I steal jokes from 5 wallpapers per second, man. It looks good. Probably.
I read the manga.
Oh, by the way, Kaito, Gintama Kanketsu Hen still hasn't taken over FMA, so.
It's getting there.
I will not allow it.
It like goes up and down and up and down.
It goes up and down 0.01 and then
Yeah.
it goes up and down 0.01. Seriously. It's getting there.
I think it should fall behind Steins Gate.
Just because it was your good show.
Steins Gate was excellent.
I feel like FMA Brotherhood.
Well, you haven't seen Gintama Can't Get to Hen, so
FMA Brotherhood helped me get into anime, and also
go see Gintama Can't Get to Hen.
So one of the best dubs of all time.
So
no, I don't care.
Because this conversation was derailed because our last podcast was deleted.
Best dub of all time.
What is your gateway anime? What anime got you into this place?
Basically, I'm a big fan of Brain Scratch Comms. Shout out to Brain Scratch Comms. Watch their gameplay commentaries and stuff. And they did they every so often IGN makes like top like whatever lists, and they go over them and riff on IGN and stuff. So they were doing IGN's top 100 animated series, and FMA Brotherhood was like at 94 or so, and they were like freaking out, not freaking out, but they were like, why is this so low? This needs to be really, 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 really higher. So I was like, maybe I should watch this. So I tried, and basically, long story short, I ended up watching like the first couple episodes, and I was like, this is really, really, really good. And then I didn't really do much else, but that definitely like introduced me to like the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the inception. That's when the idea started growing.
I can't remember if I gave it an 8 or 9, but
okay, so that's how you started. Maybe I'll go into mine. Pretty much, it's the June of last year, very, very not so long ago, and finals have just ended. I'm really well, not
school's out.
Really bored.
For summer.
No, actually, wait. There's one more. I had one more left. There you go. I had one more left, so I didn't know what to do. I already studied. And I'm watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a random YouTube video on the side. It had nothing to do with what I was watching. I'm like, I'll click on it. I accidentally clicked on it, I guess. I don't know. I may have chosen to. And it was a 3-minute clip of an anime.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is kind of interesting. I wonder what the show is. Started watching a couple more. The entire series was on YouTube. Ended up watching it all. And it began. I started looking for other shows.
That was a spark.
I found my anime list, and then I started watching a whole bunch. I watched some through Crunchyroll. By September, I started torrenting, and now here we are.
God dang it.
Here
you are.
The first show that I watched was a parody, so I didn't get half the jokes because half of them were based on anime jokes. And it was Seitokai no Ichisan.
The first show I actually completed was Oran, and that's a parody. It's quite subtle, but it's a parody and a celebration of shoujo. So, but it was like Oran is a parody in the same way that like it's funny even on its own. But knowing the parody elements of like every time they go into like sparkling eyes and roses and stuff, it's freaking hilarious, and that's like the parodying of shoujo parts.
But the thing about like Seitokai no Ichizan is right from the get-go, like very first lines of the show. They're like, "Are we seriously getting an anime?" They break the fourth wall right from the get-go. And then they just go into this routine of doing nothing in a club room, very standard. But then all of these, and then this high pace jokes, and then all these jokes that I didn't understand. Like they had a Death Note parody. All of a sudden.
Oh my god.
They made fun of Dragon Ball Z.
The best kind of comedy that is references you don't understand.
That's
You're just sitting there with this big smile on your face, like I don't know what I'm watching.
That looks like it was really funny.
Yep.
That was probably really funny. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. So what's it called? Looking at it afterwards, it's probably not a very good representation of what anime is. I don't know why I based that on my reasoning. The second show I watched was Seitokai Yaku and Domo.
Good show.
Also not a very standard representation of what anime is. Eventually leading to a couple shows later, I guess, through Achikochi and Haganai, Sakura so no Pet Nakanojo, that show.
Sora, man. Sora.
Oh, Haganai.
Yeah, Haganai, man.
Don't spoil! For Dalton, who's actually started to watch it.
Dalton doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go into Kaito.
Oh,
Have
no.
you-
Oh,
Kaito
no.
sucks at everything.
What caused your Chunibyu? What anime did you
Kaito
start
has
with?
really pretty ridiculous
what?
Chunibyo.
Wait, what are we talking about first?
Your
How I
gateway
started?
anime.
How I
Your
started? Or
Yes.
Have you not
Gateway?
been listening, Kaito? You've not been listening?
He's just like zoning out, like
Oh,
staring.
I
at
went
the
in,
screen like,
a few minutes while Dalton was talking about his, I went out to get some pizza.
Oh
And
my
I was
God.
like, oh, what are they talking about? I don't know. I'm just gonna listen on to this. So anyways,
gonna listen
back to
to
how
what's happening.
this happened. So yeah, originally I was just, it was way back to the Philippines. Just let me give you a little backstory.
Mm-hmm.
It was way back in the Philippines, probably when I was 13. I was watching Naruto, don't comment. And then, after I came to America, back from the Philippines, I started watching Bleach. No comment either. And then, which all led up to when I got to my, when I got to my, freshman year in high school. I had this little group in the back corner, right by the teacher's desk. We were like a 4-way group. We kept on talking about anime.
You had 4 ways?
What?
What?
We were like we were like a group, a 4-man group. One girl who is the vice president of my the anime club.
No snap.
His waifu.
No, shut up. A friend and another friend who graduated last year.
Misaki senpai.
Well, anyways, when I was talking to them, they started talking to me about Brave 10. I was like, "What's this show?" And then I watched it.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Even though no one may know what Brave 10 is, I watched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, makes me have the resolve to like watch more anime than
Little
just
known secret about Brave 10. There was only 9.
No, there was literally 10. It's based on a children's, I don't know, it's one of those folk stories told
Yeah,
around
man.
a like that.
Man.
Yeah, and then Impervious gave me Detective Conan and stuff like that.
Impervious.
And I marathoned that whole thing from November to
Jeez.
January.
What a boss.
Yeah, Kaito is a resident marathoner. He will watch the entire series in days.
In a day.
He can knock out Naruto.
He watched Madoka in like a day. He watched Haruhi in like he watched all of Haruhi.
Madoka isn't hard to watch in a day. It's 12 episodes.
No, it's not. But it's quite marathon.
Are you saying
Madoka
12
is
episodes is easy to watch in a day?
12
Yes.
episodes is very easy to watch in a day. I
For
watch
me,
What?
it's
6 hours.
yeah,
That's 6 hours of your life, man.
God, you people are crazy.
No, you don't understand. I watch
Although
Sakura, so
marathoning Madoka is quite a good experience.
I watched 2 core anime in 2 days. If I really
People are
watched it.
terrible people.
Jeez, man.
Sakura so took me 2 days.
Oh, by the way, Detective Conan at that time was like at 650.
And you caught up.
And, oh yeah, and there was also One Piece, which I can't believe people are still amazed of how I could finish 600 episodes of One Piece.
I'm kind of amazed by that myself. Like, I think you're pencil in the
Because
head.
it was during spring break last year. I was like
wild spring break. watching anime.
So I was just there watching one.
And then,
I was like finally determined to watch One Piece and like finished it. Just like, cause I was like curious.
When I think for spring break, I think body shots in anime.
Yep.
Body shots in him.
Well, anyways.
Taking G off people. And anime.
Anyways, that's spring break, man. I was finally determined. Because after months of thinking it was like really bad because of the art, which I think that's what people think about.
Yeah, something.
Yes.
You wear glasses.
I have glasses, but I don't wear them much.
Okay, because I was wondering how bad your eyes are right
Oh wow!
Because
my left eye. So, my left eye.
I didn't know Hamtaro was an anime.
My left eye is really bad. It's like my left eye is like nearsighted. My right eye is perfectly fine.
I guess that's because you what's it called? You sleep with your left eye open so you can watch the shows.
No, that's the blind. That's my blind eye.
That's the point. It became blind because of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It's a good theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
On tomorrow's.
After spring break. Then. Anything else?
After spring break. Let me try to count.
If not,
Sword Art Online started
in 2005 too.
Yep.
and trying to remember.
Link Starto.
Yeah, Link Start. And
Kill people in the game, kill people in real life.
I think that was also around the time Sakura was about to start in December.
2000.
Yeah, and then I continued watching anime from that point, and then I found about my anime list, which Impervious kept begging me to just make one. It's like, So I decided to do it and just put all of my anime down, and
What a guy.
And the Spike.
It was hard to remember all of them.
Slut.
It was hard to remember all of them. I'm serious.
Yeah, man.
And then I received invites from Impervious, Teenage Anime Fans, TAL, and VIA, Italian Anime Club. And I was like, wait, you're inviting me to two clubs that I don't even know about. Who
And
cares?
join them both.
Yeah, man.
And I joined them, and that's how I'm here now.
And now he is friends with all of us.
Thanks to Impervious. Kill him.
Impervious is his friend who also is on this club and helped me make the club.
Yeah, man.
Quite a bit.
It's very good at graphic design.
Yeah, man.
I highly doubt that. Anyways, continue on. I really
Happy
wanna-
birthday, Kirito. He's
wait.
gonna...
Wait, Moros, it's your turn.
Yeah, Moros.
I guess
More.
it is.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go get some pizza.
Eat some
I'm
pizza.
sorry.
God dang it! I hate you, Kaito.
Well,
Why
I had
do you not wanna
brownies
listen to the
yesterday. No,
conversation?
I had brownies yesterday.
I'm like the guy in Sword Art Online who got pizza in the first episode. Segue into the anime that started me was Sword Art Online.
Good.
Link start.
Yeah.
You guys, your mainstream
Elf
startup
shit.
anime.
Okay. So. Yeah. Well, anyways. Sword Art Online, found out about that through a guy called Martin in the Littlewood. From the Yogscast, of course.
Oh, yeah, Martin and Littlewood.
So yeah, and I watched that because whatever, it looked, because I play games, and it looked good.
Maybe I
so.
would like this.
Yeah.
Inspire.
What is happening? What is happening?
my
The world just freeze over? Is this like cross-channel and
No,
now we're the only two people alive?
no,
Have world lines shifted?
World line. World lines shifted.
no, my brother keeps coming in to tell me to be quiet. But
Well,
I'll ignore him. I'll ignore him for now until this ends, which is soon. But anyways, Sword Art Online. Yeah. So it was fun. It was a fun anime. I liked it. I read the novels as well. So after that, actually the
second season.
one of the first anime I watched was Mushishi. So, and that was
That's kind of a pretty stark contrast.
I mean, one of the first, not like,
Sword Art
it was like probably like the fourth or something. I don't really remember what anime I watched, but and that was darn beautiful. So, and then like stuff like Serial Experiments Lane, a bunch of crazy bloody horror, and yeah, it got me into the that psychological side of anime, and that's
Which is why you should watch Madoka.
yeah, I'll watch that.
Should really you really need to watch it. You would like it quite a bit.
There are very rare instances in which I will recommend a magical girl anime. But you know what?
Don't
You
do
probably
it.
only do
Don't
it
do
for
it.
two. And that would be you probably only do it for two, and that would be Madoka and Lyrical Nanoha.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, neither. Well, I've seen like the first 3 episodes. And I could recommend it because I could recommend it with the knowledge that it's gonna become dark later and be turned into Magical Girl Gundam. But as you were saying,
What was I saying? Yeah. I watched a lot of anime.
sometimes.
I watched a lot of anime, and that was good.
So how about Sonic X?
How about that Sonic X? You know the anime you
feel
guys
like finishing
added?
it. I don't feel
You
like
guys seen?
watching
Yeah. Thanks a lot,
That
guys.
does exist, right?
I would say that this is a good time to end it for our introductory podcast. Got through some
Agreed.
introductions, got through all this
Where's
stuff.
freaking Sean? Ever since that kid broke his freaking headset and like everything. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill Sean. And that kid probably.
He's
Sean
older
Sean.
than you.
Oh,
Yeah,
are we?
he is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I mean that kid, Sean's
The uni
nephew,
kid,
like,
the uni kid, that one uni kid, the one that's on the
no,
unicycle.
I'm talking about Sean's nephew. Sean's nephew that broke his freaking headset. Kids are destructive, awful
Yeah,
beings sometimes.
his brother, sister
Why can't all kids
was
just
on a
be, why can't all
unicycle
kids
and squished his
shut up.
uni
Why can't all
headset.
kids just be like Yushio?
What?
Why can't all kids just be like Yushio?
Well, because obviously they can't.
Yep.
Okay, this is Director FU San Diego.
Well done.
Wait, San Diego? What?
You don't get the reference?
No.
Okay.
I don't get it either.
Yeah. That's the
Is
end.
it an insight? Is it something that only you and Morris have seen?
It's
Yeah,
something
I
that
guess so.
most people have seen.
I'm surprised that you don't know it.
It's a cult classic.
Tell me what
I
it
would say
is.
cult.
I've spent my time on anime so much that I
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, or I'm gonna die.
You can find out later.
God dang it.
Just look up FU San Diego.
Okay. This is Dalton Says Hi, and I kill people and hide them in my basement. I mean, what? That's stupid.
He's a Siscon, what?
Indeed, this has been Moros, and I love all of you.
Spread that.
And this has been Anime 1412, and I do not support this podcast.
You totally do. You know you love it.
Oh, okay. After the bonus you guys posted? No. No.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you
see you guys. See you guys next time. We
Yeah.
do nothing and sit around
Dalton is
and
dead.
do nothing.
Okay, so how long are we going to leave it recording after?
Don't press discard!